Okay, so yesterday we started looking at proportions. Let's do a quick review of what we saw yesterday. We have two fractions that are equal to each other. That's what proportions mean. I'm just going to cross multiply. So here, 6 times x is going to be 6x. It's going to equal to 10 times 3, which is 30. So I have that 6 times x is equal to 30. To get x by itself, let me do the opposite of times. So in this case, let me divide, because that way this 6's will become a 1, which is useless in math. So I'm just going to erase, I'm going to cancel them out. So I get x equals 30 divided by 6 is 5. So x is equal to 5. Same thing with question number 8. X times 3 is going to be 3x. 5 times 9 is going to be 45. So 3x is equal to 45. Let me divide by 3. And I'm going to get x is equal to 15, right? 45 divided by 3 is 15. Let's take a look at question number 9. Barbara's income varies directly with the number of hours she works. Barbara makes $45 for 5 hours of work. How much will Barbara make if she works 7 hours? Okay, so I know that $45 it's equal to 5 hours. I want to see this as proportions. How much will Barbara make? So it seems like I don't know how much money, it says how much, if she work 7 hours. Now, when you think about 7 hours, it could go under here or under here. Let me do that. It could go under one fraction or the other fraction. To be honest, that way we're going to know which fraction does it go under. Notice how on the right side I have hours with hours. So make sure you guys keep the same measurement. I don't know how much money she's making, so let me say she makes X dollars. In mathematics, when we don't know the value of something, we replace it with the letter, usually X. So notice how on the left side I kept money with money. On the right side I kept hours with hours. The money signs cancel out. The hours cancel out. So I just have 45 over x is equal to 5 over 7. All right, let's cross multiply. I have 5x. All right, I went 5 times x equals 45 times 7, which is 315. Let me divide both sides by 5, because that's the number in front of the x. So I get that x is equal to 63. So how much will Barbara make if she works 7 hours? She will make $63. Okay. Linda is buying medicine and candy at the pharmacy. The cost of everything Linda buys is $50. Then the pharmacy adds an extra 8% sales tax onto Linda's bill. How much is this sales tax? Okay. So I'm going to say everything. So 100%, right? 100% means everything. 100% is equal to $50. Because we know that the cost of everything Linda buys is $50. So 100% is $50. Now, we know the pharmacy is going to add 8% of taxes, and we want to know how much are the taxes. So we're going to say, I'm going to make this into a proportion. We're going to say 8% is going to equal to X dollars. I don't know how much money is it, so I'm going to call it X. Notice I kept percent with percent and dollars with dollars. The percent symbols cancel out, the dollar symbols cancel out. I'm just going to multiply it. I'm going to cross multiply it. 100 times X is 100X. 8 times 50 is 400. Right, I just cross multiplied. Let me divide by 100 because that's the number in front of X. 400 divided by 100 is 4. So how much is this sales tax? $4. All right, let's take a look at two more questions. Let's take a look at number 11. The mattress store is having a sale wherein all mattresses are discounted by 7%. Ethan purchases a mattress whose normally price without the discount is $70. How much money will Ethan save with the discount? Okay, give your answer as a positive dollar amount. All right, so the normal price is $70, right? So when I say 100% is equal to $70. All right, that's the normal price. That's the whole price of the mattress. So the whole mattress is $70. That's the normal price. We want to know how much money is he going to save. But remember, there's a discount. There's a discount of 7%. So I know 100% is $70. So I'm going to say 7% is equal to X dollars. The percent symbols cancel out. The dollar symbol cancel out. I'm just going to cross multiply it. 100x, right? I just went 100 times x equals 70 times 7. That's 490. Let me divide by 100. Use a calculator if you need to. 490 divided by 100, it gives me 4.9. My calculator gives me 4.9. Now, when we talk about money, we use 2 decimal places. So in this case, let me call this 4.90. Okay, so he's going to save $4.90. Okay, now here, let's see, Bob is eating dinner at a restaurant. The price before the tip is $35, and Bob wants to tip $15. What is the total price Bob will pay for the dinner? Okay, one thing here. The dinner is $35, right? So I'm going to say 100% is equal to $35. Now, I know he wants to add a tip of 15%. Two things we can do, okay? We can figure out what is 15% and then add it to the $35, or we can figure out how much is 15% with the $35 included. Okay, so we can do a couple of things. We can just say 15% is equal to X and then solve for X. That's going to tell us how much is 15%. But in my case, I'm not going to do that. In my case, I'm going to say 115% it's equal to X dollars. Now, 115%, because remember, 100% is a $35 plus the 15%. Because I want to know how much is he paying total. So I'm just going to do 115%. Okay, so now let me cross multiply it. The percent symbols cancel out. The dollar symbols cancel out. 100 times X is 100X. 115 times 35 is 4,025. Let me divide by 100. And I get X is equal to 40.25. Okay. So he's going to pay $40 with 25 cents. So be careful what it is that you're finding. Because if you just went 100 is equal to 35, 15 is equal to X, cross multiplied, you're just going to find out how much is the 15%. I wanted to know how much is the 15% with the $35 included. Okay, so be careful on that.